Let's have an honest conversation about the 5 best auto loans for no credit history. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How you doing today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing superb, if you were to ask me. And if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. Today I want to talk to you about the top 5 auto loans for no credit history. Now, before I get into the nitty-gritty, please check out this short element about our approach, the kind of a rigorous evaluation methodology that we use to categorize and list all the loans that we're talking about in this show and in other shows. All right, number 5, LendingTree. LendingTree, we have scored this company 8 over 10, and they require a minimum credit score of 510. If you have no credit history, then your joint applicant your co-signer has to have at least a 510. The loan amount ranges from $5,000 to $55,000. APR ranges from 10% to 35%, depending upon the credit worthiness of the co-applicants. Now, the LendingTree is great for refinance applicants who want to see different loan term options. So they allow co-signers, and you can pre-qualify with a soft credit check. In other words, they need to do a soft credit check of the co-applicant who has a credit history. The cons: there are vehicle restrictions. So LendingTree does not cover all vehicles. Sometimes they have restrictions on years and model, and they're not available in every state. Number 4, carloan.com. We have rated this company at 8.5 over 10. What we like with this company is that they have a free no application. So and it's very fast. They have a very streamlined application process, and you can get a decision within minutes. They specialize in auto loans for bankruptcy, bad credit, first-time buyer, and subprimes, in addition to people with no credit. And they have affordable payments and no application fees. In some cases, they might approve you on the same day, as I just said. Same day approval is available, and you are able to connect. And this platform, carloan.com, they actually connect thousands of car buyers a day with auto financing. And in terms of, and they have great reputation with the BBB, with the Better Business Bureau. And in terms of, they said that their application length is 3 minutes. When we tested the system, we found that it was around 5 minutes. So but it's still cool. And the great thing here is, if you have no credit, you can use car loan to find lenders that will approve you for an auto loan. In addition to affordable payments and no application fees, carloan.com offers same-day approval, and the disbursement of funds can also be very quick. Number 3, MyAutoLoan, and this is great. We love this platform, and we have rated it. We have scored that 9 over 10. This is great for multiple loan offers. So if you're certain that you need as many loan offers as you can get, and you don't mind a hard credit pull, in other words, it doesn't really matter anyway because you have no credit in the first place, right? So I would say try MyAutoLoan.com. It's great for several reasons. Number 1, they have a very generous loan amount. So the minimum is $7,500. The APR range is from 3.49 to 21%. The term 24 to 72 months. And the great thing here is that MyAutoLoan offers a range of car loan options, including new car, used car, and refinance loans for people with no credit history. So if you're thinking about applying with this lender, keep in mind that the credit scores of 500 or higher are a requirement to qualify. So you want to expect a hard credit pull or being contacted by multiple companies. And this again is for your co-applicant, because logically you have no credit, but your co-applicant needs to have at least 500 in credit scores, in FICO score, and they might have a hard pull on their credit history. All right, so this is kind of important. And number 2, Carvana. Carvana is great when it comes to customer satisfaction, and we have rated this company 9.5 over 10. And what we liked when we were testing this company is that everything is done on the internet. Everything is done online. You can shop for a car from the comfort of your home. It's like ordering takeout, but with a way longer payment process. So if you have no credit history and you're looking to buy a new car or a used car, try Carvana out. The loan amount varies by state. The APR ranges from 3.9% to 27.9%. The term here ranges from 3 years to 7 years. And one thing you have to understand when it comes to Carvana is that they are an online retailer. In other words, you can shop for cars right from the comfort of your home. Pre-qualifications happens before you begin your search, which is a major time saver for prospective buyers, especially those with no credit. Credit history rather, the terms and conditions are valid for 45 days. I'm talking here about the pre-qualification, and this leaves you with plenty of time to shop around and make the best choice. The down payments required will depend on the car, your credit score, or in this case, the credit score of the co-applicant, as well as the loan term. Right? So another pros that we have found is that there is no minimum credit score to qualify with Carvana. However, you cannot have, or in this case, your co-applicant cannot have bankruptcy on their record, and you must make at least $10,000 annually. Another catch is that the loan pre-approval cannot be used for purchasing vehicles outside of Carvana's network. This is very important. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks. And now I want to talk to you about the number 1. The best, in our view, the best auto loan for credit history out there right now, and we gave this company a perfect score, 10 over 10, is Auto Credit Express. And this is great for no money down or a very low amount of money down, especially if you have no credit history. And like a switchboard operator, Auto Credit Express is not where you will get your loan, but they will connect you to who you need. The loan amount varies, and they're very generous. We've seen loan amounts from $1,000 for a very used car, old cars, to $100,000. The APR also ranges from single digit to double digits. The term is 24 to 72 months, and they work with all credit levels. So Auto Credit Express is just great for those who are having a hard time qualifying, especially if they have no credit history. They don't offer loans directly, and by working through their network of approved lenders, they're able to give you a loan that matches your situation, even if there is a bankruptcy on your record. That's what we like with this lender or with this platform. Even if there is a bankruptcy on your record, Auto Credit Express can help you secure a loan. So to lock in a loan with the Auto Credit Express, you got to be employed full-time. That's the only thing they want to ask you. So if you have no credit history, that's fine, but you got to have a job. You got to have a job with a guaranteed fixed income of at least $1,500 a month. Now, the term guarantee here doesn't mean that you need to have like a 5-year contract with the company. No, it just means that you've been with the company for a while, and like you're not a newbie. You're not a new hire here, right? So you got to have a guaranteed fixed income of at least $1,500 a month. Now, like many online comparison sites, Auto Credit Express will not approve loans that go through private sellers. So you must use a lender within their network, and it will automatically match you with the local dealer so that you can find the right vehicle for your needs and budget. And so that's how they really work. You gotta be inside the network. One thing I just want to, so those were the 5 best auto loans for no credit history here. Let me just quickly have a short conversation around the subject here. Now, auto loans for people with no credit history. One thing you have to understand is that the best way to get an auto loan approved quickly, if you have no credit history, try to get a cosigner. Have a steady source of income. Simply because you have no credit history doesn't mean you don't have money. So try to have a steady source of income. Put some money down so you don't need to borrow as much money, and you'll save on interest if you make a down payment. So even a small down payment can make a positive difference in your auto loan. And shop around. So instead of going with the first lender that approves your loan application, shop around and compare all your options. Who knows? You never know, right? So if you're able to spend some time doing the due diligence that I'm just talking to you about, you might be surprised that you could save a lot of money over the life of your auto loan. And while you're doing that, if the acquisition of the car is not really that urgent, take the time, take 3 months, 6 months, 1 year to establish credit. And that will be very important for you, because if you don't need a new car right away, you may want to build your credit and wait to buy a car. To do this, pay your bills on time, reduce your debt as much as possible, and dispute any errors or inaccuracies you find in your report, on your FICO score or your Vantage score. So you'll be more likely to get approved for lower interest rates and more favorable terms with a positive credit history. And you would not need to have a cosigner in this case. And this is very important, right? And one thing also that I want to say here is that it is very important to understand that your situation, your personal goals, and your personal finances will dictate how the lenders are viewing you. Even if you have no credit history, they will still want to see if you are financially sturdy, if you are financially strong, if you have a job, if you have savings, if you have been at your job for a while, if you are paid very well. I was talking to you earlier about the income requirements of $1,500 that some lenders have. All right, folks, this is it for today. I really appreciate your attention here. I want to quickly recap to this conversation. The best auto loans for no credit history: number 1, Auto Credit Express, perfect score of 10 over 10. Number 2, Carvana, 9.5 over 10. Number 3, MyAutoLoan, 9 over 10. And number 4, carloan.com. We gave it a rating of 8.5 over 10. And number 5, LendingTree, 8 over 10. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.